Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Anit Physics Academy. From today we are going to start a series in vectors. Vector is a very important topic in physics. Without having a good knowledge of vectors, we cannot understand physics very well. So let us start discussing vector. In today's class, we will know the difference between scalars and vectors. See, in physics, all the physical quantities can be divided into two parts. First part is scalars and the second part is vectors. What are scalars? Scalars are the physical quantities which can be described only by their magnitudes. To describe a scalar physical quantity, any direction is not needed. For example, mass is a scalar physical quantity. I have to buy sugar, and I go to a shopkeeper and tell him, give me 2 kg of sugar. It means I want sugar which has mass of 2 kg. I do not say to the shopkeeper that give me 2 kg sugars upward direction, give me 2 kg sugars in downward direction, give me 2 kg sugars in north direction, give me 2 kg sugar in south direction, because mass has not any direction. So to describe about mass, we have to discuss only its magnitude. Direction is not needed at all. So all these type of physical quantities, to describe them, only their magnitude is needed, are called scalars. There is another example. Suppose that length of this pen is 10 centimeter. If I keep this pen is different direction in different orientations, in all the situations, the mass of this, the length of this pen remains to be the 10 centimeter. It means length has nothing to do with the direction. So length is also a scalar physical quantity, because describing length, direction is not needed. So all the physical quantities which can be described only by their magnitudes are called scalars. Another examples of scalars are temperature, speed, energy, electric current, etc. So these are scalars. Now we come to the vectors. Vectors are the physical quantities. To describe them, the direction is also needed along with their magnitudes. For example, force. Force is a vector physical quantity. And to describe force, we have give the magnitude of force and also the direction of the force. Why? Let us see here. Suppose I apply a 10 Newton force on a block. Then there a question arises, 10 Newton force is applied on block, but in which direction? Because by changing the direction of force, the impact of the force changes. See here, this is a block and I can apply a force 10 Newton this way. Its impact will be different from this 10 Newton force which is applied in this direction. This 10 Newton force is applied in upward direction, its impact is different from the 10 Newton force applied in the downward direction. This 10 Newton force applied this way has a different impact. So by changing the direction, impact of the force also changes. So to discuss or describe about the force, we must have to mention the direction of the force along with the magnitude. So all these type of physical quantities which to describe them, the direction is also needed along with their masses, are called vector physical quantities. Let me discuss one thing. To add, subtract, multiply or divide scalars, we use all ordinary algebra what we have studied till date. And to add vectors, the ordinary algebra cannot be used. To add or subtract vector, there are two special rules which are triangle rule of addition or parallelogram rule of addition. So vectors are not added or subtracted according to ordinary algebra, they are added or subtracted according to triangle rule of addition or parallelogram rule of addition. So what is definition of a vector? If anybody asks me, give me the definition of the vectors. So the definition of the vectors can be the physical quantities which have magnitude direction, and which are added or subtracted according to triangle rule of addition or parallelogram rule of addition are called vectors. Let me clear one thing here, that only having magnitude and direction does not make a physical quantity vector. For example, electric current is a scalar physical quantity, but it has magnitude and direction also. Then why it is a physical quantity? When it has magnitude and direction, then electric current is why a scalar physical quantity. The reason behind it, that although electric current has magnitude and direction, but it is added according to ordinary algebra rule. It is not added according to the triangle rule of vector addition or parallelogram rule of vector addition. So what are vectors? Vectors are the physical quantities which have magnitude, which have direction, and which are added or subtracted according as triangle rule or parallelogram rule of vector addition. So that's all for today. Thank you very much.